Hello, welcome to my station. My name is Beatrice Marse, and well, first of all, I have to apologize for the quality of the audio. I've changed my habits, I would say, in the sense that my smartphone has no battery life left, so it's charging right now. And then because I had some problem the last time I did it, I did a recording. I've decided I had to change things. So and right now the audio is not going to be that good because actually I'm actually gonna take the audio from the video recording to put on Anchor. So I do apologize for the quality of the audio. I'm gonna think about something else, but I have to say that it sounds more like a radio broadcast. So it's kind of good. I like it that way somehow. But I definitely will try to actually find a way to do a little bit better. So today I'm not gonna rant anymore, I swear. But you may not think about it that way, I guess. So last week up to yesterday in France, the weather was very, very bad. It was very much like a tropical weather somehow. With it wasn't rain anymore. It was just plain shower for 30 minutes or more. So it was an horrible weather. And then I realized it kind of somehow put me back to what I was doing last year at the same time. And I remember that last year I was actually working on a song called Marche sous la pluie. It was around about the same time. I know for sure because the content of the song I'm actually singing about the weather. It's actually in English. It's Walking Under the Rain, and I'm talking about the weather and how bad it is, and I can hear the storms and everything, and that's why I'm saying the song, and it reminds me somehow. That's why I'm saying at the end of the song, it reminds me somehow when I was young, and I would not mind what it was raining or not. I was just plain happy to actually play with Under the Rain. And do whatever kids do when there's a lot of water around. And right now that I'm an adult, I'm just complaining about the rain. So right now, I think I'm kind of ranting. I don't know. So, and I thought, I had a second phone. I thought, well, you said you were going to talk about all the different tracks of the albums. I was meant to do the first one. I was meant to do a second one. I know that I didn't really do anything at all. But this time, I'm taking this opportunity. I'm getting out of my my routine, because usually when I record those podcasts, it's usually on Friday evenings. Around 7 o'clock, something like that. And I have to admit that right now the summer is out, almost, kind of a tropical summer, if you see what I mean. And then usually the kids are playing around at 7 o'clock at night. So I usually change my routine to accommodate the fact, or I don't know how to really say it. And then I have to say something. Somehow right now it's Friday morning on the 15th. I'm looking at the date on my screen, and right now I'm recording. And then I have to say that I want to do a 20-kilometer bike ride today in the afternoon. So I'm hoping that the weather will actually stay the way it is right now, which is the sun. The sun is out, so I hope it's going to make it. I'll be able to make it this afternoon. Anyway, yeah, I said, well, and I thought today, this morning, I wanted to read a book. I'm reading a book called Thinking Fast and Slow from Daniel Kahneman. And I was about to finish a book, but I said when I realized, well, it would be better to actually do that podcast, because I keep thinking about it. For the past week, I've been thinking about it, and yeah, I think it's time to do it. So today, I'm going to try to talk about the different tracks on my third album called New Era. And yeah, was I meant to? Yeah, I was meant to. I was thinking, wasn't meant to do the second one, but I'm not going to do the second one, even though I mentioned the second one. But I'm going to do the third one, the album number 3, the last album, which is more logical somehow. I'm going to try to talk to you about those tracks. So this album, as I said before, was recorded, and I need to watch the time, because I think, usually I don't want to do an hour podcast. It's already 6 minutes. So I want to talk to you about this album, and it's, I can't remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it was 15 tracks album. And yeah, as usual, and I have to say that on the fifth one it's going to be different, but usually, I don't know why, but I kind of managed to actually put 2 tracks written in English. It just, as I said before, it's the way it just comes out of me. So I can't actually, somehow I can't fake it. It's just, yeah, it comes out. So I'm going to talk about the first 2 tracks in English, which is change. Where I'm saying the world is changing, and all the stuff around, and I think the change is for good. It's better than before. I can feel it. It's better than before. Yeah, that's it. That's what the track is all about. What I'm saying, are we evolving? I think we do, for the better. And yeah, that's it's actually, it's just talking about the change in the world. And then there's another one called Why Am I Holding On? And it's a very personal track somehow. And where I live, I had a place which was called actually a bar, and there was the I would say it was all my mother's stuff, all memorabilia somehow. I don't know how to actually. And there was a place she was used to call it bar, and actually there was some alcohol there, a bottle of alcohol there. And I have to say, in August last year, I actually managed to actually throw away all those bottles. And this is what the title is all about. Why am I holding on to these things? It's just truly, it's why am I holding on to all these bottles? And it just, somehow in the text, it just went away. I went to it's coming from a real meaning to something which is totally fictional, but that was the start of the whole song. And then there's all the other songs are in French, and the first one is called Tous pour un, which is one for all. And when I start the song, I'm saying I'm just looking around me, and everything seems to be fine for everyone else except me. So, yeah, and the thing is, what is the matter with it? That's the theme of the song. And then, as I said before, when you are an artist, you start with something which is concrete, real, and then you go around. You just like, you go into a fictional world. And this is what I do with all the songs. But what I'm saying is just that it starts with something which is kind of concrete in my mind. And the second title is called J'agis, which is I'm acting. Is that from well, I'm currently unemployed. I lost my my job due to my health, and I still have some health issues. But right now I'm in better shape than when I actually lost the job, and I found myself well, into a very stressing period of my life. It was very stressing, as you can see in my face. I've got spots on, but the spots are all coming because of the stress and everything else. I know that, and somehow writing music is a way to actually free myself from the stress. And when I invite in that song Jaji, I act. I'm just saying that right now I came from very far. Right now, I just realized that I can do whatever I want. There's no one around me to stop me. There's no, because I'm actually, I consider that right now that I'm out of a matrix somehow. So there's nothing nothing can refrain me to do anything I want to do. So therefore, I act. And then there's a third title which is called a white page, une page blanche. And it's all about, if you, I don't know if I've said it before on that podcast, but what I do usually is that I actually write the lyrics of my songs on a notebook. And on that day, I was actually on the last page of notebook number 1. And basically there was nothing, it was just a blank page. And I thought, well, that's how it started. And then there's another track called Déçu, disappointed in English, and this is the track in the chorus of the song. I say it's a new era, hence the name of the album, New Era. And what I'm saying is that in the chorus that I'm actually disappointed, but I can't remember the chorus now. Je suis déçu, mais pas vaincu. That's it. I'm actually disappointed, but I don't feel like I've lost anything. Okay, I can carry on somehow. And then the other one is called Mauvais Tour. It's dirty tricks. Actually, it's just me being funny about the whole thing, saying that when you're in a relationship and you love someone, and some people can do very dirty tricks, can play dirty tricks on you, and you're more than willing to forgive them anytime until somehow one day, you know, there's one more drop on the glass, and it doesn't do it anymore. If you understand what I'm saying. And then there's another track called Lettre à mon âme sœur, a letter to my twin flame. And what I'm saying in the song is that right now I don't know who my twin. Well, I don't actually. I can't actually talk to my twin flame, but I'm saying, yeah, well, I'm around, so why aren't you talking to me? Why aren't you reaching to me so we can have actually a proper relationship in that world that is ours? And then there are those 2 English tracks, and then there's a track called Coupé du Monde, which is I can't remember. I don't know how to translate that in English, which is disconnected from the world. It's all about the fact that I had an internet connection. I had trouble with the internet connection, and then I decided that the supplier was actually playing up with the account anyway. So basically, I decided to change the supplier, and I thought it was going to take something like not more than 14 days to actually make the change. But then it lasted for a month, and then because I'm doing a lot of things on the internet, I was saying, oh my god, what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do? And then that song, that title of the song came to me. That's it. And then there's another one, it's called Lorsque le jour se lève, which is when the day comes up. It's more like when the sun rises somehow. And it's all about being all stressed in your life and doing things, and things don't seem right, and then you have this wonderful opportunity. You can go to sleep, just relax a bit, and then the other day is a brand new day, and then you start all over again. It's all about that. And then there's that thread called Message Profond, a deep message somehow. It's me somehow, yeah. You know, when you're not feeling too good, people are more or less trying to take advantage of you, and it's me saying that I knew I've been taken advantage of while I was sick and poorly, and saying I know what some people were doing, and this is how I've actually managed to deal with the whole thing. And then there's another song called L'attente. It's like waiting, overweight, and it's like you know, waiting for someone you actually love. Okay, someone you want to share your life with, and that person is not there right now, and you know that it might be nice to be to embrace them and be next to them and hold them in your arms somehow. And then there's there's that track called Les Critiques, which means the haters. And I'm saying, well, you know how trolls are and how the haters are, and I know that someday, okay, I get them in my face. I'm saying, well, whatever, and I've come to a point where it's nowadays whatever. It's better to do something and be laughed at than doing nothing and be miserable. That's all the subject of the track somehow. So whatever, and we all know that trolls and haters are a good indicator to say that actually you're doing something which is kind of right. And then there's another track called À la recherche du bonheur, looking for happiness. And yeah, what I'm saying is in that track is, what is happiness after all? Okay, if it's not about money, if somehow what I'm not saying in that track, but what I was thinking when I was writing this, if you are to lose in some way through illness or death the people you love, and what is happiness, since it can be taken away from you anytime. Okay. And then the last track is called Seul, which means alone in French. No, which means alone in English. You understand what I'm saying? And it's all about being alone. And well, I am alone, but I don't feel alone. I don't feel, and I have to say that being alone allows me to do what I'm doing right now. So I can actually. To me, I don't see it as a curse. I see it as a blessing right now. And when you're alone, you can more easily go to your happy place and do and analyze things and do things and reach for what you really want to do in life. So that's it. And being alone in that way, I'm saying, it's rather better to be alone than be like surrounded with people and basically surrounding somehow by nothingness. That's the theme of the track. So I've done it. That's it. Now I need to do it in French, but I've done it. I've talked to you about the tracks on my third album called New Era. It was quick as usual. I usually as I was saying right at the beginning, I'm actually doing a video recording of this, and I'm going to take the audio, so you will be able to see the video on YouTube. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to download it to YouTube, because now I'm doing something a little bit different, so it might be quicker or it might be a bit slow, I don't know. And because my day is going to be I'm going to have a bit of busy day, and the weekend is not going to be so easy, so I don't know just yet. I hope that during the weekend I'll be able to, otherwise at the very least it's going to be on Monday. It's going to be up on my channel Beatrice Marse on Monday. Otherwise, okay, I hope you're enjoying this podcast. If you like what I've just done, and you want me to do it again for the other 2 albums that are coming in the future, I don't know right now just when and how, but for the other 2 albums, well, just you can make a calling and tell me that you like it or you don't like it. And if you are watching the video on YouTube, then you can leave something in the comment section, and I will more than be happy to actually read them or listen to them now that I've got the time. But when I won't have the time anymore, it's going to be more difficult. But right now I've got the time to actually go through all the comments. So what I'm going to say, thank you very much for listening to this podcast. I hope to share a few things with you again in the future. Thank you very much. See you, hear from you soon. I like to say see you soon because I'm recording videos. So basically, well, see you soon. Bye.